Whoa! Hello Reformers, and welcome back to the last days. Now, when we left off, we were doing a little bit of raiding, a little bit of fighting, and we have completed the quest given to us by Saruman himself. And so we are going to speak to him. I am still a little bit injured, as you can see. We're going to be, resting up a little bit after this. We killed 42 Rohan troops, and we have now been promoted to Tree Burner. And, oh yes, I've also done a little something. A number of you have recommended changing the amount of rank points that we receive from the various tasks that we're able to complete, because if I didn't do that, then maybe it would just take a little bit too long. So I've increased it to tripled, as far as I'm aware. You can improve that to quadrupled if you really want to, but I thought maybe that was a bit much, so tripled, I think that's okay. Anyway, you are a brave servant, Bear Uruk, and we will give you a glimpse of our plans. We need fresh, monstrous blood and flesh. We need it to twist it and bend it and torture it and tame it and reshape it and breed it. Wow, that was a lot of ands right there. To forge and strengthen our own breeds of colossal warriors. Oh, okay. A wild cave troll. Capture one strong exemplar for me and bring it to me alive. We need one more of them for our experiments. 2 would be better. Where can such a beast be found? In this time of blood and shadow, wild cave trolls are growing excited and they are spreading from their lairs in the misty mountains. The best place to look would be around the caves there. Okay, how can such a beast be captured? You shall find one and take it down in combat. Fear not of killing it. A troll is... Oh, wow. A troll is apparently too tough for us to take out. Okay, well, that's... And they actually recover as well. After it falls over, you shall carry it to their feet. Okay, how can such a beast be transported to you? A robust wheeled cage. It harbors more than enough space for a troll, and it can be pulled around. Right, that sounds great. Sure. That beast will smash me like a bug. Yeah, I'm sure it will. Anyway, you shall have your wild troll, master. Yes, okay, so there's a little bit of extra relation, and we gained the giant wheeled cage. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's do it then, I guess. And, oh yes, by the way, you remember that companion that was here always in the tower next to Saruman? I was actually able to recruit him finally, because I actually had a little bit of space. So I'm actually just gonna chill out for a little bit here. And, actually, you know what? That's probably not a good idea. I only have 14 days to complete this, and I'm going to assume that a troll is going to be extremely difficult for us to kill. I assume we need to go this way, over next to the troll cave. It could be that there is somewhere else that is a little bit more obvious, and maybe it's somewhere else that I need to go. What's that? Oh, funeral pyre. Oh, apparently someone died there. That's not particularly good if it's one of ours. But as far as I'm aware, that's basically the only place that you're going to see trolls, so I guess we're going to go over there. Alright, so upon exiting the area of Isengard itself, I have now been told by a messenger that as a tree burner, we'll be able to command a scout party to follow us for a total of 1 maximum follower. That's actually really cool. I would like to be able to do that, so I think I'm actually going to head back in just a second. I actually wanted to participate in this battle, but apparently that's not going to be the case. Alright, so I actually found the troll. Amusingly enough, I think it literally just spawned from the cave itself without me having to actually find it, because obviously it's a quest objective, so I didn't really need to run around and try and find it itself. But anyway, there you go. Let's try and kill the one troll, or shall we just say knock it unconscious, or whatever the case may be. We do have a battle advantage of 83. Personally, I think we'll be okay, but obviously we've never really fought a troll, or actually seen one in action even, because the one time that we had an opportunity to see a troll, it, well, suffice it to say, it was a little bit too slow to fight against the enemies that we were currently fighting at that time, and we didn't really see what it was capable of, which is kind of sad. So let's see what we're able to do there. We've got a little warg going in there. Doesn't seem to really do too much. I'm a bit worried about going close to this guy, actually. He's pretty big. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Oh, okay. Are they really that easy? That's kind of strange. Alright, okay. Inspect the downed troll. Okay, the downed wild troll still breathes. Its evil eyes stare at you, filled with pain and rage. Even now that it has been taken down and lies helpless in a pool of its blood, it looks tremendously dangerous. Right. Cage it and drag it around. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, so we gained 3 rank points, and even though there were no allies, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Alright, so I guess we can actually head back now. And, oh, I think I'm actually going to help these guys out. There we go. Let's help them out because, let's face it, we really just need to make sure that all of our allies, including the people that we don't necessarily want to help that much, get as much assistance as possible, because we really do not want them to be injured or, you know, just lose strength, basically. Because if they lose strength, we lose strength, and it's just not very good. So I'm just going to try and whack this guy like nothing else. There we go. 16 is now our level. Very nice indeed to see that. And maybe we can do a little bit more. I'm going to get out my two-handed sword as well. Was that it? And this is actually my own guy. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so there you go. That was easy enough, obviously. And yeah, getting 3 rank points instead of 1 for all these things is actually kind of nice. So I'm pretty happy that we changed the rank points, because it was a bit of a grind otherwise, I'd say. There's the giant wheeled cage. I wonder whether we can sell that. It's 1,000. So for this battle, we're currently embroiled against a couple of deserters. Now, these deserters are from the Dunland Men faction, and they are obviously going to be pretty easy for us. But the main reason why I want to take these guys on is because they do have a couple of Rohan prisoners, and if I'm able to eliminate these guys, then hopefully I'll be able to take the prisoners for my own, and then I will be able to complete the quest given to us by, I think it was Mog Seven Fingers or something like that, and hopefully we'll be able to complete that, and maybe we'll also be able to sell a couple of these things as well. So let's actually just see what is good. I don't exactly know what is good, so I guess I'm just going to take all of the Rohan ones and just leave the wild men, I suppose. And we do have a couple of good quality metal scraps there as well, so that's pretty good. And we're now very close to Isengard. I did see, by the way, a huge party of Isengard vassals and lords and all kinds of things over here. I don't think you can really call them lords. You can call them maybe horde leaders or something like that. Anyway, let's move over here and see what we can do. Oh yeah, by the way, I can't for the life of me figure out how to get a follower party. So if anyone knows, by all means let me know. I would appreciate it. Anyway, we're going to head into Isengard here, and we're going to see. As I say, I have actually tried the barracks. Brought you some prisoners. Would be more useful here to defend, and so on and so forth. There's no option to gain a scouting party. I've also tried my camp menu, and the camp menu doesn't seem to give me any option to do that either, which is a bit weird. Anyway, about the task you gave me. I subjugated the beast you have asked for. 135 rank points and 51 influence. Yes, thank you very much. We have now been promoted to Warg Feeder. Okay, well that's a little bit better, I suppose. And yeah, there you go. Okay, so that was very nice indeed. What about something else? Here is a mission for a trusted and brave servant like you, Bear Uruk. The strangest rumors reach my ears from the forest of Fangorn. Minions sent to harvest wood, and even my commanders traversing the place occasionally fail to return. And fall, yes, probably. Anyway, other times they report of mysterious losses among their troops. They blame ghosts, spirits of the wood, ancient curses. Nonsense. Puny excuses for their own cowardice or ineptitude. Probably ineptitude on my part, but anyway, what do you command me to do about it? Maybe it is just that my other servants are unable to prevent the most cowardly worms in their troops from deserting. Fools blinded by superstitions. Or maybe it is the treacherous ambushes of elven scum. Well, we already know exactly, what the elves are capable of when it comes to ambushes, don't we? Anyway, leave this to me, Master. What are we going to do? Go there and shed some light on the matter. I expect you to see back with news before 40 dawns have passed. Okay, so I assume 40 days are the limit. Let's actually have a look. Yes, 40 days. and apparently just find out what's happening. Okay, well that's easy enough, and we do have 4 prisoners, by the way. So Mog the Seven-Fingered, I don't exactly know where he is, but I would assume he was probably in that war party that was running around down to the south, or down somewhere. Ah, there we go. You will be receiving reports whenever Isengard besieges a center, or when Isengard's centers are sieged. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's good to know. And I'm actually wondering where those guys have gone. I would assume they're probably going to try and take something of Rohan's, because they're not really close to really anything else with the exception of Lothlorien. Oh, they are actually besieging this. It could be someone else. It could be the goblins from Moria attempting to take that. That could be what's going on there, but yeah. I'm kind of close to Fangorn right now, but I don't really want to lose my entire army, so I guess I'm just going to try and find the guys in question. Oh, this might... Oh, never mind. I guess I'm just going to help these guys before we actually cut away here for the second time. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to charge straight on in here. We are savages after all, and we must make the most of our viciousness, our offensive capabilities here. We do have a whole bunch of warg riders as well, and even if they get taken out, apparently according to you in the comments, they can attack, which is actually really cool. Very nice to see that they actually did implement something like that, because, I mean, let's face it, wargs, you know, they're pretty vicious, and they are going to be capable of doing some damage, even if it's just a little bit. So that's kind of nice. And oh yeah, you got stopped in your tracks and you're dead. Yes, there we go. And there's only one remaining. Obviously, the horse archers are kind of annoying. But not this day. Not this day. Skirmisher of Rohan, thank you. Alright, so we did gain a couple of rank points for helping. And, we're gaining even more good units here. Okay, I'm going to actually just release a couple of these guys, because they're not very good in comparison to what we currently have available to us. So I'm going to just get the elite skirmishers and the veterans. I could let these Dunish warriors go, technically. And I think we could probably get more money for the other guys. And probably Mog is going to be pretty happy with these anyway, so I think that's good enough. Ah, here we go. We have Mog the Seven-Fingered before us here, and hopefully he's going to be pretty happy about what we've done here. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to just give him 8 prisoners, because I don't really need the cash right now with Isengard. I could technically hand in the prisoners to Moria, but I don't know. I don't really see the need for it. So I'm going to just try and earn as many rank points as we can get our hands on. There you go. 24 rank points. Very nice indeed. We're now an iron smelter. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I don't exactly know how many ranks there are, but I'm assuming Iron Smelter is not the final one. Anyway, your efficiency is pleasing. Continue and you will go far. Yes, thank you very much. And I guess we'll now go on to Fangorn. We're actually very close by to it, but at the moment all of these lords are running away from King Theoden. Alright, so we are now going to venture into Fangorn Forest here, and we have obviously seen exactly what we have gotten ourselves into previously with it, because in general you're gonna get murdered kind of hard, but anyway, we'll see. Ah, there we go. So now we have been allowed to command 2 scout parties and a raider party from Isengard to follow you. So I'm not entirely sure how to do that, because as I say, I've gone into the menu in Isengard, doesn't seem to have any easy way of knowing exactly what's going on there. So if you could let me know about that, or I'll just do some Googling. Either way, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, we are going to say close on that, and then we're going to venture forward into Fangorn. We're going pretty deep here. I'm actually kind of surprised. Ah, there we go. Strange, threatening noises all around you. Are the trees talking? There's a sense of deep anger and pain in the air. Your orders? Go on, I'm not afraid of plants or old myths. Let's find out. Search the area. Burn down a tree or 2. We're gonna search the area. Fangorn search failed. You search the dark, thick forest but find nothing. Still, you feel observed and threatened. More and more. Right. I'm actually kind of surprised about that, because apparently a couple of you have done this, and doing this, yes, it causes a bit of an issue. You have a clear perception of great imminent danger from all around you. Oh, there's one. I believe it is Isn't it an ent? Isn't it an ent? Yeah, I assume it's an ent. And, well, that was... Was that it? That was it. Okay, it was kind of disappointing. Kind of as disappointing as the troll itself. But there you go. Did we do the task now? Or do I have to continue venturing forward into Fangorn and figuring out what's actually going on here? Because I have no idea whether there's like a secret little base here or something. Nope. Okay, I guess I'm just going to continue. I'm just going to continue fighting. And we're going to see if that leads us anywhere. Maybe I can get some nice XP for killing this. I would appreciate it. Yes, there we go. I have no idea how much experience we're gaining for this because I have XP off, but hopefully it was a good amount. Ah, a great victory. So this is what all the myths about Fangorn meant. There we go. Alright, and we gained a strange bowl of water. Ah, interesting. You came into a possession of a strange, oversized bowl of fresh-looking water. It smells a little like musk. Right. Okay, so that's Ent water, apparently. And there's Hushnak. I don't know what he's doing here. A messenger arrived reporting that Uruk-hai river camp has been besieged by King Theoden of Rohan. Yes, of course. Okay, I'm gonna continue searching and so on and so forth because I don't want to auto-calc and get all of my, well, not all of my, but most of my units killed just by random luck. So I would much prefer to go like one-on-one, or shall we say many on one against this Ent. That's going to make much more sense, in my opinion. Especially considering we have a whole bunch of... Oh! Okay. Yes, they are certainly not something to be... shall we say... They're something to be afraid of. If there were more of them, I would definitely say that we would have difficulties defeating them if they have that knockback ability all the time. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, there we go. We actually gained a new trait. Gained a permanent +10 to weapon proficiencies. And we also gained +1 to tactics. And we also gained a new trait. What is that? Having slain many of the great captains of the enemy, you find that you have earned a reputation as a fearsome warrior. Troops under your command now receive a weekly morale bonus. Your experiences have also honed your skill in battle. Ah, very nice indeed. Okay, I'm pleased. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, so we do have some elite skirmishers of Rohan right here. I don't exactly know whether we should butcher those guys and eat them, because I'm actually running out of food at the moment, and I don't really want my people to constantly eat maggoty bread. I mean, really. I'm sure they're going to be much happier with some elite skirmisher. So shall we try and... Actually, I think I need to go into camp to do that, don't I, or something? Let's actually see whether I can use an object. Drink the Ent water. Let's not do that right now. Review troops and prisoners. There we go. Okay, so where are my... Where are the prisoners? Ah, they're probably at the back here, aren't they? Yes, there they are. Oh, this is cool. This is a nice little detail, isn't it? Okay, you happen to be our next dinner. One day you will pay. Slaughter him for fresh human meat. Okay, let's do it. It's actually really cool that they get you to do it yourself, because that adds just that much more immersion. I think that's really cool. Okay, so yeah, do not attempt to do this in real life. The elite skirmishers of Rohan are very skilled, and, well, let's face it, we're probably not as strong as an Uruk, so it would be kind of difficult to chop him down in one fell swoop. Anyway, there you go. Did we... Yes, there we go. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we, wow. We gained some human flesh. That's pretty cool. And now we can move on. So let's actually move on back to Isengard, I suppose. I mean, we have done this. We're going to be gaining a huge amount of rank points from Saruman. So yeah, I think we might make it to the next rank, which would be quite nice. And I believe there's actually also something else that I will be able to do now that we are rank 5. I believe we can also ask Saruman for a special reward or something like that. And I think he's going to give us something cool. So let's see exactly what that is as we head into the tower here. Alright, so you return from Fangorn. What did you find out? The trees are alive with the sound of music. Not with the sound of music, but they assaulted our troops. Ah, there we go. We have been promoted 90 rank points. Very nice indeed. We've been promoted to Forge Master. I suspected that all along. You've been of good service to me, Bear Uruk. Ah, there we go. Okay, so he suspected that apparently. Do you have any other tasks? No commander should have to admit this, but I was inspecting my soldiers the other day, and executed some of them for incompetence. They need someone with steel in his back to flog some courage into them or kill them trying. You are a warrior of renown, Bear Uruk. Will you train some troops for me? Sure, why not? Okay, so I suggest another method. Let's take them to the three fresh recruits to the arena to teach them a thing or two. I think that would probably be easier than the other method. So we'll just begin training. I have a pole arm, which I'm not a big fan of personally, but we should be able to defeat these very, very easy recruits. There we go, easy enough. Just go with the right swing, oh yes. And we're gonna roar in victory. There we go, we defeated 3 enemies. Do I need to do anything else to actually complete that? Maybe? I actually have no idea. Well, anyway, let's go into the tower once again and see if he's gonna give us that special reward. I've trained 3 troops. There we go. 45 rank points for that. That's great. That is fantastic. Alright, so I want to request a special item. Okay, so let's take a look and actually see what we have available here. There is an Isengard Crabane. I have no idea what that is. An Iron Smelter. Huge Warg. Can be rebought. Let's do it. There we go. Alright. So let's actually see what that is all about. It requires riding skill 5. That is sad. That is really, really sad. We did level up, but it requires riding skill 5, which is going to take me an age to get, because I'm going to need 15 agility for that. I guess we'll just start, and we'll just try and get there eventually. I don't exactly know whether it's going to work, but we'll try our best, I suppose. And with that, that will be the end of this episode. Next time, I have no idea what we're going to be doing, but hopefully we will slaughter man, and gain man flesh. Yes, that was smooth, wasn't it? Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.